Hey, this is Pat Iyer with Writing to Get Business, and I just finished having a chat with Rob Kopman, who I met through the C-Suite Network, which is the largest podcast network in the world that focuses on business topics. And we were talking about how he made a business out of selling his 34-page book. Rob, tell our listener, what is the key takeaway? What are some of the key takeaways that we covered in our show?
Well, we talked about how I use my book to do things like make a profit, which is unusual. You write a book and you don't often do that. And we talked about how I got the idea and how I started it and how it progressed and whether or not I think it'll continue being an Amazon bestseller for the foreseeable future. And the idea behind me writing my book was just to be different and to give people something different for the holiday of Passover, which they're celebrating. And I've taken that same attitude and used it to create my Amazing Women podcast. And what I tell people is, you're listening to the Amazing Women podcast where we enjoy meaningful conversations with extraordinary women. That's the crux of it. I'm looking for women who have done extraordinary things, mostly business women, but they need to be somebody who's impressive. A good role model is the short way of saying it.
All right. Well, thank you, Rob. Be sure to get Rob Kopman's podcast in your ears. He has an amazing story of selling an extraordinary number of copies of a book that has continued to sell for 15 years. He's now entering his 16th year. This is not a show that you want to miss. Be sure to catch Rob Kopman, and thank you for listening to Writing to Get Business podcast.
Thanks, Pat. It's been great.